we have Von on Sparrow, Mike Faker on Decker, Flotus on the Greystone, Black Maddox on the Severog, and Apocryphon on Howitzer. Alright.
So at this stage, everyone should have had their dummy boards down, just classic. Everyone's getting ready to get to their lanes now.
Well,
someone needs to introduce the other team.
okay. The purple wiggle on Murdoch, the red wiggle on Narvash, what we got on Sereth, and the Mang on Yin, and J5mo or Gemmo on Fang Mao.
It's an interesting matchup mid though. What do you think with the Yin versus Howie though? Because normally we see the Yin placed in the safe lane.
From my professional opinion, I'd like to say.
Sorry to interrupt, man. We can't actually see, so you might want to fix that. See you later.
What?
Monkey, take away.
Oh, just back, boys. Don't worry.
Alright, we are currently experiencing more technical difficulties.
This is what happens when you let a monkey start streaming.
This is when you have a chimpanzee running the technical side of things. But we were just talking about how my friendship with my Daddy Undies, they currently are running 3 carries and an Narbash support and a Fang Mao as the only frontliner. Apocryphon, Black Maddox, Flotus, Mike Faker, Von, all in the fairly comfortable picks for themselves, and it's a fairly traditional team comp. One of probably the best drafts you could really hope for in the current meta. Obviously, when you run 3 carries, you end up with fairly untraditional sort of laning setup. I believe you have the Sereth and jungle, Yin mid, and the traditional Narbash and Murdoch duo lane.
I just want to shed some light on this Yin mid, right? So every time Howitzer is going to go for the rocket, Yin can just reflect it straight back at him, therefore just gaining an extra ability and negating one from the Howitzer. So it possibly could work, it could work.
And Sereth's jungle is actually fairly stock standard these days. It used to be a bit of a laughable pick almost, but now, since she's had that recent buff, she's a bit of a powerhouse. I'm not sure if Monkey caught it, but Sereth tried to contest the shadow buff, but Howitzer ended up stealing it, ended up chunking for a fair bit of health, and now she's just holding the offlane to try and soak in a bit of level.
First blood, here we go. And they'll get the kill on the Narbash.
Meanwhile, Von and Mike Faker actually almost killing Wobbegon there on the Sereth in the safe lane, in the left side of the map.
I've been putting a lot of pressure in this lane because Jesmo is just back and can't take over, but
that's a fit. I mean, before 4 minutes, that's a very early back for the offlaner.
Yeah, that is 100%. We have Jesmo going in on Von.
Here we go.
Gets the slow. Jesmo pops the shield, but Von just...
You can do it. You can do it, Jesmo, and he is retreated.
He could have. I think he could have got the kill there if he.
Yeah, I mean.
But he had creeps on him, so I don't know.
I mean, if you're the good old Fang Mao against a lone Sparrow, you should go for the throat.
And he does it again, and he decides to back off. Once again, possibly could have got the kill if he just committed to it. I believe the first time there, he did have the minions on him, to help him.
I think, yeah. I mean, look at Von. Look, if you look at Von's HP at the moment, he's really, really low, and he probably could have died to a straight minion auto attack damage at the end there, playing very aggressively.
That's it. Over on the other safe lane, we have the purple wiggle just putting damage onto that tower, just chipping it down bit by bit. Flotus decided to engage.
He's trying to get some chip damage on the carry here, but too a bit cocky here with his ulti, but nothing's gonna come of it.
Narbashing.
He's looking for a gank. Just gonna jump away. Nice. Classic.
I just want to talk a bit about Sereth jungle. Sereth, I wouldn't call her a traditional jungler.
Lane. Desmo taking a bit of harass. Just gonna back off.
And a Pockram with the beautiful knockback bomb. Just boinked him right back into that tower. And just rockets him.
Brute, nice. And this will be a dead yin.
Yeah, that was a great counter game there by Black Maddox. Just
Black
coming
Maddox
straight
is
in there.
coming in with the good old black buff, which is about as good as it gets,
Buff now. See if
and
we
that's
get
about as good as it gets. Black buff is like it's like cocaine for jungler's early game.
Oh, he's just gonna.
Classic use of the old black buff.
Desmo in trouble. Blink out. Does he live? Von.
Coming in there to help out, and does end up taking
Good
down
counter
one.
gank there from Sereth.
Very good help with the jungle coming in to help Jesmo in his time of need. Vaughn had that sort of look in his eyes, like he was just thinking he, you know.
Will he dive the Narbash with his ulti? He does have ulti.
The red wiggle, definitely,
Maybe we'll just
you
leave
know,
it go.
they're having a rough lane at the moment. The good old duo lane for my friendship with Dirty Undies, but that is the Ginger Jam. Narbash, a very respectable skin, guys.
Narbash
Funky,
far away, taking the drops.
Apparently, people can't hear you.
Me?
Turn your mic up now, Monkey.
Okay. Warby Gong just casually doing the off lane as jungle. Probably his jungle attacks, but saving his life before.
Flotus going in on one of the wiggles there.
Oh, run, run, Narbash, run.
There's a lot of commotion going on in this lane.
I would say there's nothing better than watching Narbash beat his little drums as he's getting chased.
Hey man, he just wants to beat his drums, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Just the sheer panic, just it's beautiful.
It looks like the purple wiggle is just having fun farming in his lane safely. Not a worry in the world.
African and Black Maddox are also doing quite lovely for themselves. 2 kills early. I mean, when your jungler and mid laner get on the board with that kind of lead on their direct opponents, it just really helps with early map pressure.
Yeah, jungler and mid are very important when it comes to controlling the map, controlling the pace of the game. And if they can get going, if those two, the mid laners and the jungler, can just work together and just get the game going, like, it's just going to be such a benefit towards them.
So on paper though, questions both of you guys, what team do you reckon would like have the game if you had to decide on draft? Like what draft do you reckon is better on paper besides skill or anything like that?
Knee plus Ultra by a mile and a half. Like,
you reckon?
it doesn't get their team comp at the moment is about as almost as good as it gets.
And Von here trying to kill Willie. Oh, with the ulti from Feng Miao. Will secure that, but he will fall from Black Maddox.
Typical offlane things when you lose your tower.
And meanwhile, while that was happening, Yin goes down to Apocrine in the mid lane. So he's gonna take that kill and just push in that tower. Both the Wiggles just chipping a little bit of damage onto that off lane tower, and then just deciding to back off. Deciding to rotate for those buffs. We do have Narbash with the invis buff, and he is going mid, up behind Apocrine, gets the stun. But
Does Apocrine have ulti?
there is no follow up. Oh wait, we have Jeff. He's woken up. The purple wiggle is on the run. He's helping chase down Apocrine, and he's gonna get out of there.
Close is here with ulti. Wants to make something happen here. Nice route. Cage. Here we go.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That's
Second house of there.
That's just textbook team fight setup just from all those characters there.
Well done. Oh, and stun from the Decker will land the Yin.
Usually you wouldn't see all these characters on one team.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the issue when you pick more than 2 carries. You just end up having a very, very weak early game. I mean, if you made it to late game, you're like, yeah, we got 3 carries, but then it's really difficult to get to that point. They only have Fang Mao as their front line, and he's more of a bruiser sort of character who likes to go in and disrupt the back line. He can't really tank properly for the team at the moment.
Middle lane. Just a bit of a harass. Will he live? He will survive.
He's very
With
lucky
80
that
HP.
Paragon was low on mana then, because that could have that would have definitely resulted in his death otherwise.
The Wiggle duo is they're engaging on Von. Von's decided to take them on.
Man up, Von. Here we go.
Von is he's basically said, you know what, I can take you guys. I'm a level 6 Sparrow with 13 card points, and I can just 1v2.
Look at this master skin that I have. They just run in fear from him.
You know,
Wish I could say the same for Da.
oh monkey,
It's
you
gonna be alright,
disappoint
Da.
me.
It's gonna be alright, Da. I love you.
So, Dalu, you're a jungler, right?
Yep. Well,
Give me your opinion on Seraph jungle.
I like Seraph jungle, but it really, in the end, you need I'd prefer a tankier support and a tankier offlane to compensate.
And something with CC.
Yeah, definitely something with CC, something that can frontline, because there are definitely strong jungle picks like your Sebrog. Sebrog does very well for jungle with Grux, you know, and they're not as good in the offlane. We have Paragon actually diving the tower with green buff.
They get it.
This is a very interesting.
It's a very good stun from the deck in there.
Paragon just decided that he had green buff, and he would lose 50% of his HP trying to take the tower without minions. A bit questionable, unfortunately, when the minions are only just a little bit down the lane.
Paragon might be in trouble. No, minds him away.
Just Howie things, you know, when you're under pressure, you just sort of fist the keyboard, and you know all your buttons come up, and you just generally get away.
In the right lane, the purple wiggle, Jeff just got put back to sleep, so he's gonna be off the map for a bit.
And Von just gets a kill on Jesmo with the snipe.
Well, which one of the wiggles was a sleepy wiggle again?
Jeff, the purple one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah.
Wake up, Jeff.
Wake up, Jeff.
Paragon has an invis buff, trying to make something happen in the middle lane here. He's got his mind ready. Here we
They
go.
get the snare, they get the boink, they knock her back. Then Deca goes for the cage. Probably not really necessary, but they're gonna play it safe.
Kill secured. Definitely kill secured on that one.
That's it.
He is not getting out of that one.
And in the right
Lotus,
lane, yeah, Flotus being taken out by the Wiggle duo, and
he's
gonna
not
go
going
down.
Oh,
thunked. Get thunked.
Jeff just sent him to sleep, you know.
Oh, they just went choo choo chugga chugga big red car and all the way back
And
home.
a Paragon, absolutely deleted from Jesmo there.
That's what I like to see. The rotations from the red wiggle, just you know, his domain is these tier 2 towers at the moment.
So Friendship did pull it back there with a couple of kills, but they are still 4 kills to Friendship and 15 kills to Nay plus Ultra. With Nay plus Ultra having a significant lead on CS as well.
I think a lot of people underestimate what Narbash can do, but you have to fear his rolls, because once he gets going, he's quite menacing.
There you go, Von, spotted by Red Wiggle.
Spotted
we'll
by
just let him be.
Ginger Narbash.
Hey, Ginger Narbash is hot.
Nah, I mean, I would cuddle up to Narbash any day, man. Especially if it was Ginger.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude. Mike, Faker, going with these Kobe stuns out of nowhere. He has landed a couple, but, you know, whatever works for him, I guess.
It is said to be that Narbash is the Phil Collins of Agora.
Oh.
So.
Hot damn.
We have the old 3 carries trying to find lane sort of a setup going on here.
Yeah, it's very efficient,
Yeah.
I do agree.
I do think that that is the best way to share your CP load. Definitely nothing wrong with that. And we have I do believe we have Black Mags just sitting around waiting for the easy pick on the red wiggle. The purple
Jesmo
wiggle, sorry.
taking down Von in a 1v1. He's
Jesmo
gonna
just...
open up a bit of the map there for his team, give them a bit of breathing room. Naples have decided just to back off a bit and just rethink their strategy. And
Jesmo basically said, you guys are just a bit heavy at the moment, I'm just going to go and kill their carry and, you know, make things just a little bit easier for everyone.
And why not?
yes.
So,
So-
Pav, you're a Howie player, Pav. I've seen you play a couple games on Howie. What do you
Couple
think
is
of
an understatement.
what do you think of Howie here? Of Howie's build with these two adamant edges?
Yeah, it's completely fine. It is completely fine. Like me personally, I like to go just the meltdowns, like
Yeah.
just
Straight
the
damage.
extra bit, just the extra bit of like pen and damage. Plus, you get with the meltdowns, you actually get the 12 points early on, then instead of the finish bonus, like the completion bonus. So with the adamant edges, your completion bonus is plus 12, but with the meltdowns, the completion bonus is plus 6 because you get the 12 points early on. So that's why I like the meltdowns, because it's just a bit more early damage early on. It's just boost. But adamant edge is fine. Like getting a bit of extra health, like there's nothing wrong with that. They're both great viable builds.
Can I ask you guys a genuine question?
Yeah, shoot.
Is the purple wiggle...
Oh! Sorry, fight going on here with Jesmo, and he will fall.
The Vine running away, chasing after level 2 Murdoch,
Cage down.
and it's not doing... Yeah.
Narbash,
That was it.
popping the ulti.
Oh, Narbash, bang your drums. Bring him in.
Send it to heaven. Oh.
We have action all over the map here.
And all enemies down.
Wow.
Yeah, that is going to be an ace.
That's a wipe.
Naples Ultra.
That is... There's interesting in my screen is that there's a bit of a vid with the purple wiggle Murdoch here. He's still level 2 on mine.
Yeah, he's still level 2 and he says he's alive for
Yeah.
me.
And
Visual bug.
although level 2 Murdoch going against Sparrow for Oliver, so that's an interesting matchup. It's a good fight.
But let's hope that they get a couple of objectives off this. Couple towers, a tower, and possibly raptors. And it looks like they will go for raptors here, maybe.
Float is just doing old Greystone things and pushing a lane by himself just because he's Greystone.
I just want to give a quick shout out to my main man K-pop. Whenever you want to give your mum my number, would be OG. Like,
You're acting like you don't have his mum's number, man. I mean, I think you're a bit humble on yourself there, Pav.
well, I mean, I didn't want to become his stepdad too early, you know.
No, I mean, he already calls you daddy anyway, so...
It's only been a week. I might as well just let it
Just let
sink in for a bit.
Transition has to be fairly slow, I think. Otherwise, you could upset the boy and, you know, it gives him trouble later on in life and, you know, just things like that. Anyway, on to the game, guys. We get too distracted.
Oh. Here we go.
Oh, the
Purple Wiggle.
He said, screw you guys, I can 1v3.
Bit of contesting at Raptors here. Oh, and Von will just go straight in.
Yeah, Naples not very scared at this point. They are in the lead by an exceptional margin. They are 100, pretty much 100 CS in the lead.
The red wiggle decided to speed boost away from his carry, and his team decided to follow with him, but the purple wiggle was almost caught out there.
Also, with this series, that's happening in the moment, you can donate on Matcherino. The link, hopefully someone could put the link up in the Twitch chat, but you can donate to that to increase the prize pool. Help the community and all that. Matcherino, yeah, the site's cool, I know.
Okay, good. We have Wobbegon looking to make a MLG play here, sitting in the fog wall, just waiting to go on Von.
Yeah, and if you're a Seraph player, you would know that she is MLG. She is just as clutch as you can get.
Yeah, I would say that Sarah's one of the more, I wouldn't say brain dead, but easier junglers to play at the moment.
Oh, here we go, Cage and Howie ulti. Oh!
Narbash!
Absolutely huge play there from Naples.
And Wobbegon just bouncing along the post there.
Just cannot catch a break.
Run, Wiggle, run!
And the Purple Wiggle eventually gets taken down by Vaughn.
That is another ace.
That
Is the second ace for Nay Plus Ultra of the game.
That was a very good play by Nay Plus Ultra. It was a poetry in motion, just all those people getting flown up through the stair glitch as well. That was beautiful. I think Narbash went about 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, they're going to see
If they can end,
maybe
yeah.
end the game.
Oh, they might be going for the Royals gaming strategy of really safe game.
Yeah, what would you say, Pav? What will they be a bit? I don't think they're going to be conservative here. Oh, he will get straight out of his ulti. Poor Narbash. Oh, Narbash. He just wanted to bang his drums, man. Leave him alone.
He just wanted to sing the song of his people, and he is now dead.
But this looks like it will be game.
Nay Plus definitely showing them why they are not conservative and why they are going to take this game. That is going to be GG.